Alright, so I got some things that need to be done here. I'm going to be working on my Hardy Commander sprayer. In the cab there's a computer, and the last week or so it's been screaming at me. It's going beep, 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 because my flow rate is not quite right, .com. It's just not quite right. I'm putting too much on, putting too little on, and it's screaming at me that it's putting on 20 gallons, putting on 11 gallons, putting on 5 gallons. So I kind of deduced the problem down to this thing. This is a flow meter. Now, as the fluid, the water or the liquid nitrogen passes over this thing, hold on. What? So anyways, this part is located on top of this tank, which is here. Gotta climb over the top, which I'm spending a lot of time up here lately. And oop, right in here is where it's at. So, what you do is you remove it like so, and pull that off. And all the nice glyphosate that I got in there. GMO. Anyways, it's real simple to replace. You just kind of stick this in there. Now there is, oh, I did not drop it completely. There's a hole here, and there is a little plastic pin there. So you kind of gotta line those two up, which is simple. There it is, just like a cell. And that, my friend, is that. So, $385 for that, by the way. Ridiculous. I don't know if it's going to work or not, because that's usually what happens, what you replace when that particular issue arises. And it's really simple to replace. I'm telling you, it just takes more than one hand, which I may have to put this down here in a second, but I don't know. Yeah. Okay, I was biting the camera to hold it in place. Okay, so that's locked in pretty good. I guess the only thing I do have, and I don't know that I want to keep this thing because it's kind of, God, it's driving me crazy. I'm just going to cut that off of there real quick. And then I will start over. Yes, start over. What I'm going to do is go and get a new set of wire ties and stuff to put that back on there. But that's it. Fixed, I hope. I hope it's fixed, but I got water in here, that's all. Grandpa did that. He put some water in there last night just to do the test. So I'm going to check my flow meter right now. Set it up on a manual. Let me get into the tractor here. 7810, which needs to be cleaned. Okay. Oh. Now the guy that used to own this tractor, he smoked a pipe. Now, I'm not saying that pipe smoke is good for you, but I love the smell of that cherry tobacco. And whenever you get in here in the morning, it smells like cherry tobacco. So anyways, we're gonna flip that on. And we're gonna go to here, which turns the power takeoff shaft on. And we're going to put this on manual. So, why do I not have any flow? Data rate 1 is 10 gallons to the minute. And hello, my new friend. It is still not functioning properly. So that just leads me to believe that I'm having another issue. And I'm not happy happy about that issue. You see that thing is dancing all over the place. Rate 2 is 15 gallons a minute. So we put it on automatic. It should have shut it down, which it did. You know what the problem is? I am not seeing, rate 3 is 45 gallons. It is not turning my valve. Rate 1 is 10. It's on manual, but it's not turning my valve. So I think I found my problem. It is not actually what I just freaking repaired. It is my flow control valve, not the flow control sensor. So great. That's just freaking awesome because, wow. Damn it. Anyway, right there, you see that little circle right there? That right there? When I turn that thing on, like now, oh wait a minute, let me find it. That should turn, and it is not turning at all. So we got an issue. The issue being that I have an electronic issue. So anyways, it's either a break in a wire or it's that valve is bad. Now if it's that valve, let me re-zoom this. If it's that valve, then I got a bigger problem than what I thought I had, which is the fact that you just saw my nostril, but the other problem is I have to go digging for the valve. So I'm going to shut this all off and look a little farther. Alright, so yeah, I figured out what the problem was. I took the sprayer out and it still was not working properly with the new flow meter in it. So, I don't know, the flow meter was running consistently. The old flow meter did not run quite as consistent as what the new one does, so I'm pretty sure that one was on its way out. It wasn't completely out, but it was on its way out. So anyways, I went down across the field with it and sprayed out the water that I had in there, and it just was bouncing all over the place. So up on the controller, and I'll show you that in a minute, well, I'll show it to you right now. Up on the controller, there is a dial, and the dial has different positions and settings like normal dials would. And this is the dial right here. Now the dial was set to flow per minute, which was working perfectly. I could see that. It was running at 60-some gallons a minute. And it needed to be at speed in order for me to see what the problem really truly was. My speed sensor was not working properly because there is a speed readout right there. When you set it there, it tells you the field area, field flow, total flow, flow per minute, blah, 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 so on and so forth. So I got out and I came down here, and I still had my gloves on because this thing smells like shark shit, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. But over here and under here on the wheel, there are these guys here. These are for the photostatic eye, or the magnetic eye. That's what that's for. What they do is, on the other side here, right there, is the eye. Now the eye, when that passes in front of the eye, it tells you how fast you're going. Well, you can see these marks. The eye must have got bumped by something, and it was too close, and it was hitting that. Alright, so, oh god. What that was doing was causing a false reading on my speed. It was saying I was going 30 mile an hour, 60 mile an hour, down to 2 mile an hour, and blah, 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 so on and so forth. So I just grabbed a hold of it, bent it back, and voila, fixed the problem. So anyways, these Hardy sprayers they look complicated, but they're not complicated. It's just pretty much an eye and a flow meter, and that's it. You're good to go. But anyways, thanks for watching.